guys, hope you're all doing well. So this is a get ready with me, but the theme of this one is going to be my go-to look, or my go-to theme, if you will. What does that mean? Okay, so you know how people have their everyday makeup look or their go-to makeup look, their everyday, you know, the same products that they use, blah, blah, blah. I don't have that. I've never had that in the history of wearing makeup, in the history of my channel, because I have so much makeup. As I'm grabbing things, I have so much makeup that it does not make sense to use the same products every day. Okay, I don't have an everyday look. I don't have a look that I do every day. I just don't. But what I do have is a go-to look for if I'm rushing, like a go-to, what I know compliments me and what I know is the key things that I'd like on my face if I want to throw some makeup on quickly. And if I don't know anything else to do, but I know I want to wear makeup, I know that theme of, I know like what kind of look. I can use a varying amount, what is the word I'm looking for? I can use a variety of products because I don't have like, this is the go-to one that I'll use if I don't know. It's just, this is the theme of the look. And the theme of the look is natural brows. Sometimes I still made the dramatic brows, but brows and just glow, golden glow. The theme, the eyes, I do something warm and golden. The face, I do something warm and golden. I keep the face matte. Those are the things that I definitely do when I don't have time to play around, or I just don't know. And I'm just going to show you that today. So I did my brows, but if you notice, my brows are less dramatic than they usually are. They're a lot more natural, if you will. I like dramatic brows. I really like dramatic brows. And some people might think these are dramatic. I really like dramatic brows. But again, I might not have time or whatever. I still use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow with them. But I don't know. They're a little bit more natural looking. I still shape them with concealer. But those are my brows. And I'm going to add some brow gel to it, which I didn't do. And with the brow gel, I kind of brush my brow hairs up to give it even more nature. Even more nature. So, yeah. It's also kind of, think of it like my first impression look. So it's like, what look do I want to show when I first meet someone? I think about this in my mind. So it's like, oh, her makeup looks great. She knows what she's doing. But you really don't know what I'm capable of. Like, I don't want to give it all to you like in the beginning. I want to build it up, you know. Anyway, so with eyes, there's two ways I go with this depending on time. I have a little bit more time today. Two ways I go. If I want, I know I want a warm eye. Two ways I go with it. The first way is one shadow, and it's usually like a ColourPop Super Shock shadow because they work well without primer, they last really well, and they do, well, that's two things. And three, they make really good one shadow looks. They do really well. They have a lot of dimension. If I have more time, I'll do powder and a cream shadow because, you know, I do a little something. And so, yeah, with that warm eye, again, I gear toward warm browns, oranges, and golds because they just complement me well. And they complement each other in the fact of if I'm rushing on an eye look, it'll still look put together. So because I'm using some powder shadows as well, I am going to put some eye primer on. Okay. I'm using Urban Decay Primer Potion as per usual. Okay. Here's the rain outside. Fall rain. Okay. So, put the eye primer on. This might be a full talk through. I don't know. So, grab any warm palette. This is what I do. I grab any warm palette. Right now, I have my favorite warm palette, which is the ColourPop Yes Please. But you can grab any warm palette because that's what we're doing. It's a warm eye. And so, I don't overshoot it. I don't get I get a warm crease. That's what I do. I get a warm crease. And where are my brushes? So, the warm crease I'm going to use is G&O. This warm brown right here. That's what I do. Okay. Like I said, after I do the warm crease, I will take one more shade, which is a like a metallic gold shade, and I will put that on the lid, make it my brow highlight, make it everything. Okay. But like I said, I have a little bit more time, so that's why I'm gonna play with the ColourPop shadows as well. But anyway, I'm gonna make my crease pretty warm quickly, just like that. Just like that. Fun fact, I never match my makeup to my outfit. Like, I'll match the vibe. Like, if I'm doing, like, you know, prom gown, I'll match the makeup to be just as glamorous. But I'm talking about in terms of color scheme, I don't match my makeup to my... Like, yesterday I had on... Oh, God. What did I have on yesterday? A blue outfit. I had on some printed pants, some blue and white printed pants, a blue top, and my makeup was warm, but it was definitely... It was like I had a cut crease, had gold, yellow, orange, a sunset situation, had a bright red and orange ombre lip on. Just didn't match. Does that bother some people? Doesn't bother me any. Okay. So, got that crease pretty much blown out. Already shaping it. We're already shaping it. Alright. So, what I'm going to do is, again, I could put just a metallic lid shade on and keep it moving, something like this or something like this. But again, I got a little bit of time. So I'm going to play with this one, As You Wave. This is a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow. Ooh, it's pretty. And I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to put that all over my lid. And kind of do some blending with my finger, because that's what we're going to do. Okay, and then I'm going to go back with the brush that I used in the crease and just marry the two colors together, just a smidge. Just a smidge. Again, we're not overdoing this. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. And this will be my eye. This will be my eye, but again, I got time, so I'll keep adding on to the theme. Depending on how much time I have, I'll keep adding on. And for the sake of fun, for the sake of makeup, I'm going to take, this is Come Clean, which is a yellow, has a tint of green in there, gold, really bright. And I'm going to tap that in the center of the lid because, why not? Oh, that's cute. Use my finger to blend it. Bam. Alright. A little bit more blending. Just a little bit to marry the colors together on the eye. Again, nothing fancy. So, what I will tell you this. What I don't do is eyeliner on the top, like wings or anything. But what I, depending on time, again, we'll do lashes. I am going to do lashes today because I have time. Alright, so I'm going to highlight the brow. I'm going to highlight the brow with, say, yellowy gold from the Yes Please. Again, this isn't, I'm not advertising this as like the fastest look because we could do this a lot faster. But it's just the go-to theme. Like, I know it's going to work. I don't have to think about it or think about where to place things or things like that. So, there we go. So, we're going to curl our eyelashes and we're going to apply mascara. And yeah, we'll do some lashes. We'll talk about lashes. So, the mascara I'm going to apply is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. And, I've been liking it. I tried it a while ago and I remember liking it, but you know, you get lost in the sea of trying things and in the sea of makeup and all that. So, anyway, It Cosmetics Superhero. I'm going to apply that and pick out some lashes. That looks good. I might not do any lashes. Just kidding. I want some lashes. Again, with time, lashes would be eliminated. But let's pick out a lash. So because I'm not wearing any eyeliner, I'm not going to pick a lash with a black band. I like to pick a lash, pull out my lash drawer. I like to pick a lash with a clear band. It can be dramatic, but we want to have one with a clear band. So what I'm going to choose, I'm going to go ahead and choose. So my favorites are Matte Wispy by Coco, but I'm going to have some new lashes, some other ones that I need to be trying. I'm going to go into these kiss lashes, these blowout lashes. Yeah, I'm going to go into these, and I'm going to grab a pair, and I'll be right back. While my lashes are getting tacky, I'm going to go ahead and, because I have time, I'm going to go ahead and put on some liner on the lower lash line. I usually, again, if it's faster, this is another thing I eliminate. I cut out of the routine, but I like to, when I do this warm eye and no liner and all that, I like to do brighten up the eye if I have time. And this is the Rimmel Scandalized in the shade Nude. And this is going to go on my waterline. So I'm going to put that on. And then I'll be back with that and the lashes on. So we're going to let that dry. Looking cute, looking cute. Alright, I'm going to prime my face. When it comes to the face, hold on as I get the primers out. When it comes to the face, again, in the go-to situation, I know I want a matte face, and I know I want, again, a little bit of glow. I'm going to go ahead and prime, and for primer, again, just my classic type of primers that I like. I'm using the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Pore Refiner Primer mixed with a little bit of the Hourglass Mineral Primer. So I'm just put both of these on the back of my hand and then mix and apply. Okay. Okay. So you can go with foundation, you can go with whatever. Usually with this look, I'm pressed for time. So, but today, again, I wanted to film it, which is, you know. So usually with this look, I'm pressed for time. And so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do what I usually do. Also, you don't always have to wear foundation. So a lot of times with this look, I want it fresh and a little bit more on the natural side when it comes to the face, but I still want coverage and I still want matte. So what I'll do is I'll just do concealer and powder foundation kind of thing, and that really helps with that. So also I don't have to blot as much as often. It does help me stay matte longer, you know. So I'm going to go ahead and with my favorite concealer to do this with at the moment. I have two that I really like to do this with, but one I need more of. I like to do it with my Maybelline Age Rewind, and I like to do it with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I'm going to use the Maybelline Age Rewind. Well, kicking everything. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this concealer. I'm going to go ahead under the eyes a little bit. I'm going to go on my dark area right there, around the mouth, and I put a little bit over there. That's what I'm going to do. Alright. And then I'm going to take a brush, and I'm going to blend that in. You can do a brush or a sponge. I'm actually going to take a sponge, and I'm not even going to wet it. I'm going to take a mini sponge. Not even going to wet it because I don't feel like getting up. But anyway, and I'm going to blend the concealer out. And once that's blended out, because I gotta have a little bit of brightness, I'll go back in with a lighter concealer. I'm gonna stay in the theme of Maybelline Age Rewind though. I'm gonna stay in that theme, and I'm gonna go under the eyes with it. And that was a little bit. Not going super heavy. Again, this is meant to be much more natural looking, but I gotta have it. I gotta have it, you guys. this is enough coverage for you. Depending on the concealer I use, I like this coverage, or I want a little bit more, and that will determine which powder I use. So today, honestly, I want a little bit more. I want a little bit more coverage. So I'm going to lean more toward a higher coverage powder. Can I get myself together? Can I get myself together? So under the eyes, I'm going to do my classic Black Radiance Soft Focus Finishing Powder to keep that brightness under the eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and just set under the eyes with this. Then I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Duo Matte powder foundation. It's a wonderful powder foundation. It is matte. It gives coverage. It's long wearing, and it just brings your face together. I'm still going to dust it. I'm not going to buff it in, because buffing would give a little too much, but I'm just gonna, there you go. There you go. Alright. At this point, I'm gonna add some lower mascara. Not to get it anywhere on your face. Alright. And then we're gonna do blush. So, again, sticking with the theme, it's simple enough. I like to, if my eye wasn't this sparkly and all that, I would use Ambering Rose to give my cheeks a little bit more glow, or I'll stick with a matte blush like MAC Raisin. I'll go with Ambering Rose to give some glow. I'll go with Ambering Rose. Oh, nice cheek. I usually forego contour in this go-to look. For some reason, I don't know, I forego it. You can contour. You can contour if you want. It's up to you. Last thing I do is I'll do highlighter. Again, in that golden family. Let's see what we have. Again, I don't have to pick the same one all the time. It's just whatever I want to choose. I'm going to go with this Makeup Revolution Strobe Highlighter. Come on. Oh my god. There it is. There it is. The strobe highlighter in the shade Gold Addict. It's a lighter gold. I'm going to go ahead and highlight with that. Again, with my go-to look, it's never lipstick. It's lip gloss. I'll use a nice nude gloss, a warm brown gloss. Favorite warm gloss of all time. I need to buy a backup. This is Buxom's full-on lip cream in Moscow Mule. Oh my god. This is the only gloss I own in this shade and tone. It's absolutely gorgeous. There we go. That's my go-to. I'm going to set with some setting spray. It's usually Fix Plus, but I'm trying out the Morphe one, so. And then I'll do a finishing spray, which today will be Scandinavia. And we're done. That's my go-to theme, if you will. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, oh, it's too much setting spray, about any of the products mentioned in the video, feel free to leave them down below. Yes, I need my braids back. I'm trying to get creative with my natural hair looks, but I'm tired already. I love you all, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.